Now we'll come to the last part of the lecture, how X-ray will be observed. First of all, you should know that because we have different densities materials inside our body, so X-ray observe differently inside our body. This is why when you see any object, any image from X-ray, you will see it white, black, and gray. Depend on what? Depend on how X-ray will be interact with our body. First of all, X-ray will be not observed equally well in all materials. So in terms of which one have a higher density, you will have observed well in X-ray. For example, the metal. Any metal inside your body will be, it will be like, it can be appear as a white in terms of the X-ray image because it's well observed using X-ray. The bone as well. This is why we're seeing the bones, the teeth, all of them can be doing, can have a white images because of the or white shape because of the observed well in the X-ray. When going down in terms of the things, it will be like light materials or light or soft tissues. The things it will be get darker. So heavy materials or heavy elements such as calcium are much better observed of X-ray than the light elements such as carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. And as a result, structures containing heavy elements like bone will be well observed, while the soft tissue, fat, muscles, and all the tumors that are observed equally. So you will not recognize where is the bone, where is the soft tissue, where is the fat, where is the tumor, because all of them is kind of fat, and they will observe the same in the same way. So, and they are difficult to distinguish from each other. Of course, air is poor observer of the X-ray. So you'll see the air, for example, here, this is the lungs. You will see inside is black because of what? Because this one is air. How can these related to the diagnosis? For example, we have a pair production is no use for diagnosis radiography because how high energies is needed. Which one is the most important one? Photoelectric effect is more useful than the Compton effect because it's allow the photoelectric effect using for the it's happen when you have a heavy material, and bone is one of the heavy materials because it's contain calcium. So so photoelectric effect will be see bones and allow us to see bones, of course, and other heavy materials such as bullets in the body. At 30 kilovolt bone, observe X-ray 8 times better than the tissue due to photoelectric effect. So sometimes we have like a bones or tissue or let's say a teeth. So we are using photoelectric effect, so it will be perfect. Sometimes we cannot using photoelectric effect. So what we will do, we will try to use it. How can we do it? By injection. Okay, we name it contrast. We will inject high Z material or contrast media into different part of the body. So if, for example, if this is material, it's have low Z, we will inject high Z material to make the images better. For example, components contain iodine are often injected in the bloodstream. Why? To show the arteries, because the iodine and like inertial electrons, it will be binding in 33.2 kiloelectron volts. So it will be the perfect or the best energy for happening the photoelectric effect, which is when the incident X-ray will be closer to the KH of the atom, it will be counter photoelectric observance most likely happen. So see here. So here the white one appear because the photoelectric appear. So on the black one you will see all of them is the arteries appear here. This one we name it contrast. The barium sulfide will be using for the digestive system. So the colon it just like contains like air, so black one. The barium sulfide it just have high like we will name it as high Z atom. So the photoelectric effect happen. When it's happen, you will appear as a white here. So you will make contrast and you will understand how the colon will be how the shape of the column is and if there is a problem or not. So the idea is if you cannot using the photoelectric effect, we are attempt to use it by using the injection. We will name it contrast. So for example, here the highlight of the internal of the colon is appear here. See, you can see the colon inside as well. If the photoelectric effect does not exist and radiologists had to rely on the Compton effect, X-ray will be less useful because the Compton effect depend only on the density of the material. You cannot using the contrast, only the density of this material. So the Excel will be less useful for using rather than the photoelectric effect. So the idea is radiologist, if they cannot using the photoelectric effect, they are using injection to prepare the tissues to using the photoelectric effect. If these two is not happen, so you will use the Compton effect, and Compton effect is less useful in terms of the X-ray. And this is the end of the lecture. Thank you very much.